Alright guys, hot cross buns are on, they're warming up. So I'm just going to give you a rundown of how we do coffee. At home we've got quite a nice espresso machine. It's an Italian espresso machine, so we love our coffee. This one is probably the best one I've found so far. There's another couple of options out there, but it's a bit labour intensive, but it makes really good coffee. So what you need, this is a Loom electric grinder or battery powered grinder, and then I've got the Bellman espresso. I'm not 100% sure on the model number, but I can put a link down below. So pretty much your water goes in there. It goes up to 9 cups, but we normally fill it up to 6, and we just have double shots for each. You got 50 grams of coffee that goes in here from the grinds. Then that goes into there like that. You put this top on top of the actual machine like that, and then this is wound up tight because this is what creates all the pressure. So once you put that on, and then you put that directly on the stove, so that goes on really tight. So that's where your extractor is, so your coffee comes out of, and that's where your steam comes out of. But yeah, so I'll just run you through it. It does take a bit of time, but when you're camping, life slows down anyway, so that's not an issue for me. So I'm just running you through it. That comes undone. And then you click that on. Of course it's not working. Alrighty, that is 50 grams of coffee ground. I normally let that run. It cuts out after about 25 grams. So if I hit the button twice, then I can go do stuff. So what you do is you put your finger on top. Coffee goes in. Give it a turn. It's quite a coarse grind, not as fine as your espresso. You can also just get the beans already ground at the supermarket, but being a bit of a coffee nut, fresh ground beans are where it's at. So you fill this right up to the top. Give it a shake. Tap. And I've got this tamper. It's actually a specially made tamper with a hole that goes in like that. Give a nice little tamp, not too solid. And then we're ready to add water. So I'll just add some water. Not sure if you can see that, but I've gone to, there's markings in there. There's 3 cups, 6 cups and 9 cups. Just gone to the 6 cup, just for me and D. This also allows a bit of water for steaming some hot chocolates if the kids want it. And that goes on top. That goes on there. And you do that really tight. The kids' hot cross buns are pretty much there. So I'm going to take them off now and then put the coffee machine on. Nice and flaky. Oh. Not burnt. Perfect. So I like to put this on this side here. So there's kind of a dead spot here. So it's kind of good for my hands not to get burnt. Then I turn this on high. And I could cook like some bacon and eggs or something on a pan over here, or poach some eggs or something, or pancakes. It's a good thing about this one because it's yeah, the bigger size, you can actually fit quite a lot of stuff on there. So now what I do is I make sure this is shut, and I open this a quarter turn. Now this is just out of test and trial, how I've made this work for myself, but it changes for everyone. But normally I allow the steam to come out here, so once the steam comes out here I shut that, and then I quarter turn that, and then I wait for the extraction to start. Anyway, this will take a while. Sometimes you can use hot water or boiling water already, which will speed it up. I'm just using normal water for now. Alright, I've got steam now. Just going to turn that off. Down it here, and then quarter turn. So that's off, and quarter turn on that. That should take about another minute or two before the coffee starts coming out. Alright, once you get the flow going, you kind of want to just keep it going. You can see how much pressure there is. It's actually bubbling out the side as well. I'll slow that down a bit. Oh. Slow that down a bit. Yeah, you don't want too many bubbles. Obviously at the start if you put more water in, then you get more coffee as well, but it's not as strong. I think that's done. There's your coffee. Alright, next is the milk. So for the milk frothing, you want to be close to number 3 on the pressure gauge. Just touching the 3rd before you start. It just allows to maintain the heat. Alrighty, that goes in, and you turn the knob. You can see the pressure kind of drops quite fast, but the steam still keeps coming out. So obviously this is 1 cup of milk, or you can do 2 cups. And then let the steam build up before we go for the second froth. So, yeah, D has different milk to me. That's hot now. Turn that off. Nearly love hot. as you can see, the froth is very nice. Yeah, so that's it. That's the Bellman.